listen in to what the former Member of Parliament had to say.
BJP is saying कि आप लोग जुडिशरी पे प्रेशराइज कर रहे हैं.
Why do you always say what BJP is saying? Every time you say what BJP is saying.
But BJP is claiming
There's a very simple thing. ये जो 20,000 करोड़ रुपए अदानी जी की शेल कंपनीज में हैं, ये किसके हैं? ये बेनामी हैं. किसके हैं?
सर बीजेपी इज सेइंग कि आप लोग जुडिशरी पे प्रेशराइज कर रहे हैं.
Why do you always say what BJP is saying? Every time you say what BJP is saying.
But BJP is claiming
There's a very simple thing. ये जो 20,000 करोड़ रुपए अदानी जी की शेल कंपनीज में हैं, ये किसके हैं? ये बेनामी हैं.
Okay, so there you heard what Rahul Gandhi had to say when the question, of course, was about the allegation which is being levelled by the Bharatiya Janata Party that when Rahul Gandhi, of course, arrived at the Surat Sessions Court with an entourage of Congress biggies, he was allegedly trying to pressurize the judiciary. Rahul Gautam, my colleague, continues to be live with us. What does the Congress have to say, Rahul, about the show of strength, so to say, that the Congress put out on display in Surat yesterday when Rahul Gandhi was there, along with 3 state chief ministers, at least Priyanka Gandhi Vadra as well?
Well, as far as Congress party is concerned, they have rejected this charge, saying that the leadership that was there was there in their personal capacity, only to show their solidarity with their supreme leader, Rahul Gandhi. In fact, all the 3 chief ministers were there, rightly pointed out by you: Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu, Bhupesh Baghel, Ashok Gehlot, and apart from these 3, Priyanka Gandhi was also there. Then there are a number of MPs who were there. For example, Mr. K.C. Venugopal was there. So obviously, the BJP is saying that this was done only to pressurize the judiciary and Sessions Court, given the fact that even the presence of Rahul Gandhi was not mandatory for yesterday's hearing, and this was done only to mobilize the cadre, only to politically encash it, and only to put more pressure on Sessions
Rahul, just stay on with us. Shehzad Poonawalla of the BJP national spokesperson is over the phone line with us right now. Shehzad, the question to Rahul Gandhi was that the BJP is alleging that you tried to put pressure on the judiciary when, of course, you landed in Surat with that entourage. He turns the question around, shoots the messenger, says, why do you always say what the BJP has to say? Answer for what are 20,000 crore rupees doing in Adani's shell companies? Who holds them?
You know, Paulami, this is now becoming an irritating habit of Rahul Gandhi. First he said, Hawa nikal di. Now he abuses and shoots the journalist, shoots the messenger. The question, I heard that question, there was nothing wrong. I don't think Rahul Gandhi knows how media or journalists function. Journalists who cover a particular issue will ask the leaders in concern that the other party or the other side is saying this. What is your response? It was a perfectly legitimate question that was posed to this entitled brat and dynast who once again took this opportunity to run down the journalists. And perhaps this runs in his family. You know how they've treated the media, how they've censored the media, etc. And here is another fact. About this 20,000 crores on Rahul Kanwal's show and on Rajdeep's show, I myself asked Supriya Shene, who happens to champion their economic causes, where has this 20,000 crore figure come from? The official response of the Congress was, we are doing a big press conference, we are going to expose this. Till date, no idea about this 20,000 crores, no idea about what they've done on Adani projects in their own states. But leave that aside. The focus of today's conversation, Paulami, is only this, that if Paulami Saha asks Rahul Gandhi that, look, the BJP is alleging this, why don't you give a response to this? Rahul Gandhi will turn back and say, BJP ka billa laga ke ghum rahe ho. Rahul Gandhi has so much intolerance towards journalists who pose him a question that Jairam hasn't spoon-fed him about. This is his level of his tolerance towards a journalist asking a perfectly legitimate question. What does this man think of himself? I mean, this is absolutely uncalled for, and I think journalists should now draw a line. The manner in which he insulted Ravi Sisodia, the manner in which he insulted Rajdeep Sardesai in that press conference, and now yet again he turns back and he insults journalists for doing a perfectly legitimate thing. If tomorrow a journalist tells me Congress is saying this about your party, will I start telling you, aap Congress ki baat kar rahe ho? What is this nonsense? I think the journalists should take a stand on this. The Mumbai Press Club had taken a stand previously. Editors Guild, I don't know, for whatever reasons, they go quiet, they go mute. But I think it is high time that the journalists call out Rahul Gandhi and his immature, bratish behavior.
Right. Shehzad, thank you so much for joining us. So the BJP says a perfectly legitimate question. This is how politicians are asked questions as well, that your opponent is saying this. This is the charge which is being made against you. How do you respond to the same? Not the first time that Rahul Gandhi has snapped back at journalists. Listen in to what happened previously.
पहला आपका अटेम्प्ट वहां से आया, दूसरा आपका अटेम्प्ट यहां से आया, तीसरा आपका अटेम्प्ट यहां से आया. आप इतनी डायरेक्टली बीजेपी के लिए क्यों काम कर रहे हो? थोड़ी डिस्कशन से करो यार, थोड़ा घूम घाम के पूछो. क्या आपको ऑर्डर दिया है क्या? देखो मुस्कुरा रहे हैं. घूम घाम, मैं आपको उदाहरण देता हूं. आप थोड़ा घूम घाम के निकाल नुकुल के बोलो. देखो ऐसे बोलो पहले, राहुल जी. हाँ, तो प्लीज if you want to work for the BJP, then bring a BJP flag symbol here and put it on your chest. Then I'll answer you the same way I answer them. Don't pretend.
Even then, the question was perfectly legitimate. Listen in to the question today and how Rahul Gandhi responded.
सर, बीजेपी इज सेइंग कि आप लोग जुडिशरी पे प्रेशराइज कर रहे हैं.
Why do you always say what BJP is saying? Every time you say what BJP is saying.
No, but BJP is claiming.
There's a very simple thing. ये जो 20,000 करोड़ रुपए अदानी जी की शेल कंपनीज में हैं, ये किसके हैं? ये बेनामी हैं. किसके हैं?
सर, बीजेपी इज सेइंग कि आप लोग जुडिशरी पे प्रेशराइज कर रहे हैं.
Why do you always say what BJP is saying? Every time you say what BJP is saying.
No, but BJP is claiming.
There's a very simple thing. ये जो 20,000 करोड़ रुपए अदानी जी की शेल कंपनीज में हैं, ये किसके हैं? ये बेनामी हैं. किसके हैं?
So you heard that interaction, that short exchange there that Rahul Gandhi had at the AICC headquarters. Rahul Gautam, my colleague, continues to be live with us. It was a perfectly legitimate question, is what the BJP has to say. Even if you hear that question, Rahul, you were there, of course, it was a legitimate question. You ask a question about a charge, an allegation which is being leveled against you. You attribute it to the source. The journalist could have simply said, you're being charged, you're being alleged to have tried to pressurize the judiciary. Instead, the journalist attributed it to the source, which is the BJP is leveling that charge against you. What's wrong in that question?
Well, obviously the question was absolutely legitimate, and in fact, the journalist who asked that question, in fact, he countered also Rahul Gandhi, saying that this is what BJP is saying and not my charge, and to which Rahul Gandhi then said that we should ask PM Modi and Adani about the 20,000 crore rupees that have come into his enterprises via some alleged shell companies that are particularly owned by and controlled by Adani Group also. So obviously you can say that he was merely trying to shift the goalpost and trying to dodge this question that was asked about the pressurizing of judiciary, a charge that has been leveled against them by BJP. And in fact, we just heard Shehzad Poonawalla also, who said that the entire top brass of Congress party landing in Surat was just a show of strength. Obviously they were trying to intimidate the judiciary. This is the charge that is coming in by the BJP. But as far as Rahul Gandhi is concerned, he seems to be not responding to BJP's charges or BJP's allegation. He was merely putting forward his argument or his idea that how the current government is only giving undue favors to Adani Enterprises, and he believes that such questions are only diverging tactics that are being employed by BJP, and